Hello everybody. Oh, Ethan's got a bit of light there in the background. I was trying. Oh, I'm sorry, we've got quite a bit of light like there in the background, but really there's not a lot I can do about that. I'm trying to light it up a bit better. So I'm here to talk about Ethan and to show you I got a different body for him. The body he's on is not the one he came with. The one he came with was a handmade body, but I didn't like how scrunched up it was and how like it made his arms and his legs like really small. Ethan was actually Emily. First of all, I bought Ethan as a girl with long hair and such like from a doll show. There is a playlist for Emily if you wanted to see more of when I first got her. So the body that I'm going to take the stuff off. The body that that is on Ethan right now is one that I bought online. This kit has full arms and what I consider to be 3/4 legs, but I'm going to put them on a full body. A lot of people put legs this size on a full body, and that is what I'm going to do now. So the body that he's got on now was really good when it was just Emily, because when Emily wore dresses, the sleeves came like out to here, so it didn't show the big shoulders. And the big shoulders have been bothering me ever since I changed him into a boy, because he wears tighter tops like for boys. And it doesn't look right, and I know that Anne Smith made a comment about it, and her comment was exactly what I was thinking about it. His head looked too small and his shoulders looked really bulky like a bodybuilder. But one of the problems that a lot of people comment on about this kit is the small head against the size of the limbs. I'm going to try and shut that light off that's behind him, because it's taking all of the... Let's see, is that better? Yeah, then there's not a light behind. You keep falling down, mate. Yeah, I can stand up. You should sit up. So it gives him like big bulky shoulders. Now I knew that, so when I changed him into the boy, but I wasn't sure what I could do about that. But get another body. Well, so the body he's on now is kind of like a 30-inch, but it's a really good. I like it because it's quite floppy. It's how he can sit better. But of course the only thing is the shoulders aren't right. This is not how you should put full-limbed. This isn't the kind of body that you should use for a full-limbed doll. You see it makes the shoulders longer. So can you see that bit? Just makes them longer, so they need to be in like that really. But I do like the legs. Without getting somebody to make one, it was really hard to buy one actually, and I'm in the UK and it has been really hard to buy one. So this is the body that I've got now. This is one that is made for Joseph. So I thought I'd try this one, but it'll make his legs shorter, which I'm not worried about, but it actually give his arms the right shoulder length, if you see what I mean. Because also his limbs are quite big, so that's another consideration if you're going to get a body, is you've got to make sure that this part around here, your limbs will fit in this part around here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him off the body. So if you don't like seeing a reborn off of a body, just seeing the limbs, then pause and come back in a minute. I didn't actually mean pause, I meant you should have stopped the video and real fast winded it. Right, so let's just get the cable ties out. Hate doing the cable ties. So I'm basically just cutting the cable ties with a proper pair of cable tie pliers. But I can't see to do it very well. There we go, I think I got it now. Have I got it now? No, it's got still got a thin little bit. God. Oh, well, the head's come off anyway. There we go. That's, God, that's better. And now do the arms. And there's his head. And I love the kit. The kit is I really love the smile. And in my nursery, I need to have the smiles. Because that helps with my mental health. So, don't know why I'm so fingers and thumbs about it all today. I don't normally have this much of a problem. My hands aren't working today. Don't want to nick any of it either. You've got to be very careful. There we go. It's also got string, this body. There we go. Let's just do the other one. It's got like such a deep groove there to get your pliers in. So there we go. Just managed to pull that off without undoing it. Look. So that was that body, which was quite big for his little head, and definitely this was not right, and this wasn't right. So now I'm going to just thread the cable ties onto this body. So I got this body off of eBay, and it was the only one I could find of this size. No, I hope it looks right, because I haven't liked the body ever since I bought the kit. Well, I didn't, well, you know, I bought it reborn as a girl. Oh, I'm going to get that in there. Let's try again. Cable ties I've got are not very long. Got one long one left for around the head, but they're very thin as well. But they're not very long. So it's easy to do, just to change, just thread the cable tie through there. Just thread it on around, and then it'll come out this side in a mo there. But I don't know, these might be too small actually. So then you get the leg. And you put that in there. That all the way around. Me and Russ have both got really bad coughs. I don't think the cable tie is going to be big enough. Oh. Which, if it isn't, it means I'm going to have to get some black ones from Russ's shed. Russ's garage. No, that cable tie is not going to go around there. Just check. Can you see? And my cable ties are too small. Not even going to go around a leg. I think they're all the same size, actually. Yes, they are. I've only got one long one, so I'm just going to go and have to get some cable tie. So, lucky for me, Grumpy's had some in the garage, but the thick black ones. But not that it really matters. See, they're quite long and they're really thick. Okay. Right there, Ethan. He says, I'm okay. I hope it works. I hope I do like this body, because I do like the kit. This is really thick, so this is much better actually than those thin ones too that I had. I mean, these are too thick and you don't really want black, but if black are all you have, that's fine. And also string. Some people do like string. In fact, the body that I just took off of him came with string. Oh, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. I threaded that in the wrong way. Concentrate, woman. When I say I threaded it in the wrong way, it's just because that goes in there. And if you do it, it goes in there. So now I'll thread it this way. There we go. And you can hear it. Clicking, that's it working. Then you've got to make sure that the body, when you put the leg on, you put the right leg on. So this is the front of the body with a dip, and the tie is at the back, and so it's going to be the leg this side. It's got such a thick rim though, this kit, on the leg. So and you just tighten the tie around. But the one thing that the reason I don't really like these bodies is it makes this limb quite rigid then. It doesn't allow them to move very well. Push it right in the groove, you know, so it's a bit more awkward when they're sitting down and stuff to like move their legs. I'm not a great lover of this body. Make sure that's done quite tight so the leg doesn't just plop off. And that's got it. So there we go. So that now looks like that. And do the other side. Put it in the right way. There we go. So you literally are just threading it through there. There we go. Put this leg in. Right there, mate. E. don't be afraid to do this, you know. You can do this. You can do this. Honestly though, every baby I've had from Bonnie's Babies, I've never had to change the body or quite in there. That's better. Just makes them quite rigid, and when the body is on, they will be rigid. But this should suit him a lot better. I'll do the arms now. And then it might make me happier to actually, I love the smiley face, but I just can't get the body, and I don't have, and then what I find is I don't have the same bond as I have with the others. And if I don't have the same bond, then those are the ones that are more likely to go. More likely to leave the nursery before anybody else. Oh yeah, this arm is tight. This armhole is tight. There we go. That's better. It's right in the arm. Just trying to like push it all into that groove so it's in. There we go. I just had to turn you off because I just have to stop you because I can only upload into the app certain lengths of video at a time. Do this arm. Yeah, so if I can't bond so well, like everybody knows, that's likely the ones that you're going to let go, is if you can't bond with them so well. And no matter how much you like the kit or the face, that will be the ones that you let go first. I mean, I do let go of my smaller ones before my others because I don't know, I think I'm always trying to look for the perfect little one. That's not in there right. It's got to be in there right as well, because otherwise the arm won't be. The arm will look really weird. Yeah, because I've lost miscarried 4 boys. I haven't lost them, I know where they are. Because I've miscarried 4 boys, I think I'm always looking for the perfect baby boy. So one comes along and I think that's exactly what I'm looking for. And then I don't, you know, I keep them maybe a year or 2 and then I've just sold them on because they're not, and I'm never ever going to find anything to replace those boys that I lost. But I think I am learning more about that now. God, it's such a big limbs on this kit. Yes, the grooves are. Need to make sure that the cable tie is in that groove. Otherwise, it will just fall off. There we go. There we go. But it's not like movable then. It's not posable. I won't be able to pose it very well. There we go. Right, so now let's take the stuffing out of here. Put some stuffing in the bottom first, and then I'm going to put the weight in the bottom. So you need some weight to set up. It's quite neat watching them like just develop, like grow. So then you set about stuffing it, and you can stuff it then to however you want it to be. So here's the weight that Ethan had in him. It's in little metal balls in a bit of a tights, you know, tights, stockings, pop socks. So pop that in his bum area, so that when he does sit, it will be down in his bum. Right, let's just stuff. Okay, so I've stuffed it. I'm not convinced I'm going to be happy with it. With this kit, I still don't think I'm going to be happy with it, because just how the body, I don't know, we'll see, because his shoulders still look big. And that is definitely the kit. Right, I think the head. There's the body on him. He still has quite boxy shoulders, as you see, but it's a lot better than the shoulders that I had on this one here next to him, because they gave it even a little bit extra. But the reason I liked it is they made the shoulders and that move. They helped it to him to move better. I preferred the legs on this one as well, but I'm going to get him dressed. I'm going to get him dressed. I still love the face. I really do love the face. Yeah, I still love the face. But, ta-da! It's so much easier when they've got dresses on that you can hide the body. So maybe they even needed to go in even a little bit further, like that really. But anyway, let me change him into something now and we'll see. So I don't know if you remember, but the other day when I was doing Tidy Up Tuesday, and even before that, I showed you a haul that I'd bought stuff for Ethan, because I really liked him in the kit in dungarees, and that was mainly because of the legs. He looked better with the legs. But what I'd bought, I hadn't really fitted him. Might actually fit him better now. So I'm going to try these on him again and we'll have a look. Let's put you on this scent bird. I'm not going to put a nappy on. I'm not going to bother with that at the moment. Or a, I need to cut the cable ties. But you cut them and then you slot them in, and I'm not going to do that right now because I'm too interested in trying him on something. Oh, there's a little tiny bit left there and little scratches. It's vinyl if I don't do that properly. There, buddy. So, you know, when you're changing bodies and that, you really want to get them right first when you're buying your doll, because bodies aren't cheap. This body was £16.99, that's English pounds. So that's not cheap, but when I say that, I did buy the doll wasn't an inexpensive one. It was from a relatively cheap seller at the doll show. So, whereas when I get my custom made from Bonnie's Babies in America, they cost me a lot more money. But then I think you pay for what you get, because she always uses really good mohair and her painting is always wonderful. It's Debbie, and Bonnie is the mum. Debbie and Bonnie, the painting is amazing. Never had any problems with any of my paintwork off of her. I never had to change a body off of Debbie. The eyes are always like definitely German eyes. Well, apart from Frankie and Annie. Actually, Annie and Frankie have both got acrylic eyes, and they were when I first bought them off of Debbie, and they were my first two. Well, I bought Annie first, and actually I'm not sure, she might have glass eyes, but Frankie's definitely got acrylic eyes. And if you want glass eyes, she gets them, and they come from Germany and they take a little while, and I do have them now at glass eyes because I think, you know, it makes a difference, although I wouldn't change Frankie's eyes at all. Ethan here has got, I don't know if they're glass with, I'm not sure if they're glass or acrylic, but acrylic with glitter. I think they're acrylic with glitter, but glitter with no, I didn't, with maybe some glossy stuff over the top. But whatever, they don't look bad, because some of the glossy looks quite gloopy. But I love the kit because of the smiley face. Anyway, so yeah, I do think that you get what you pay for. Oh, I should have undone these and put them on you the better way, the easier way. It's really hard actually to dress him with his fixed legs like this. You've got a dinosaur on, Ethan. He's actually fitting better, much better. You do fit him much better. Undo that up. And undo that one up. Timothy will be absolutely gutted if I don't keep this little monster, because this is his buddy. Oh, now they're too long for you, bud. Definitely weren't too long before. Now, definitely harder to dress. You've got little like turn up things at the bottom for in the summer. With rigid legs. There, I was turning. Okay, so there you are. I've turned you around so you can see him now. He is a lot smaller because this was the body before. And the legs, his legs started like down there. His body was much longer. I forgot to do a side-by-side like photo like I did with Katie when I did Katie's body. She's actually downstairs playing in the pram. She had an outing with Mummy this week. There, I had to go shopping. Anyway, we're talking about Ethan. So, I'm not so sure. Sorry, we got the overhead light on, which we have to have the overhead light on. And there he is. There he is. Says, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, everybody. Anyway, let me know your thoughts about him. Especially you, Auntie Anne. What do you think now? Does he look better? I shall keep him for a bit and then just see how I feel about it. He's definitely not going to be poseable. He's not really going to sit up, hardly. If I took some stuffing out of him, I guess he will sit up. But maybe I need to put something else on him. I don't know. Oh, I'm all in a quandary. Having a conundrum, whatever the word is, about Ethan. Anyway, that's the video for today. Let me know your thoughts. Bye, everybody.